A friend asks what you think of their new haircut. You pause for half a second. It looks great, you say. But you do not truly believe it. It seems like a harmless little lie. Humans lie to avoid punishment, protect relationships, impress others, and sometimes manipulate them. Even young children gradually learn to hide the truth. We can also reshape uncomfortable memories and deceive ourselves without fully realizing it. Why would a species that depends on trust become so skilled at deception? And what is really happening inside your mind when you choose not to tell the truth? First, not every false statement is a lie. You might remember something incorrectly. You might misunderstand a question. Or you may repeat information that you honestly believe. A lie requires intention. You know one thing, but deliberately present another version. That version might be completely invented. It can also contain carefully selected pieces of truth. Sometimes the cleverest lies sound almost entirely honest. Only one important detail disappears.
I am so
Imagine
sorry.
arriving late
Traffic
for
was
work.
Impossible. Look at those windows.
Was it?
Your alarm failed. Actually, you ignored it 3 times. But blaming traffic feels safer. The lie creates a temporary shield between you and embarrassment. Avoiding consequences is one powerful motive. Children deny breaking cups. Teenagers hide unfinished homework. Adults quietly adjust stories about missed deadlines. The surroundings change, but the basic strategy remains familiar. Other lies are designed to gain something. A job applicant exaggerates experience. A seller hides a product's weakness. A stranger invents success to appear more impressive. These lies attempt to change another person's decision. Some are calculated. Others escape almost automatically. People may lie before considering whether the truth was actually dangerous. Fear acts quickly. Honesty sometimes arrives too late.
I did it.
Yet humans are
I
not
didn't
born
mean
as
to.
expert deceivers.
He did it. Why are you looking at me?
Very young children often reveal exactly what happened. Their stories can be wonderfully transparent. Chocolate remains around the mouth. The empty wrapper sits nearby. Still, the child confidently blames an imaginary visitor. Early lies are usually simple and fragile. With age, children better understand other minds. They realize that other people cannot directly see their thoughts. This creates a surprising new possibility. Knowledge can be hidden. A false belief can be planted. In this sense, lying uses a developing social ability. The child must imagine what someone else knows. Then, the story must fit inside that person's perspective. Adult deception can demand even more mental work. The truth is already stored in memory. First, the brain must prevent it from escaping. Then it constructs an alternative answer. Details must remain consistent. Facial expressions need monitoring. The listener's reactions must also be watched. That is a lot to manage. Complicated lies can, therefore, create a heavy mental load. Questions make that load even heavier. Which day was it? Who was there? What happened? Immediately afterward, a fabricated story may begin developing cracks under unexpected questioning. But mental effort alone cannot reliably expose every liar. So why did deception become part of human behavior? Our ancestors survived through cooperation. They shared food, raised children, exchanged information, and defended one another. Trust made these groups stronger. Yet cooperation also created opportunities for cheating. Someone could take benefits without contributing equally. Someone could hide food. Someone could pretend loyalty while planning betrayal. Successful deception might provide a short-term advantage. However, discovery could be costly. A known cheater might lose allies, resources, protection, or social status. Human communities, therefore, became a continuous contest between trust and suspicion. We learned to persuade. We also learned to doubt. Language made cooperation more powerful, but it also expanded the possibilities for deception. Words can describe things that nobody present can verify. That makes language both a bridge and a hiding place. Still, many lies are not meant to steal or betray. Consider a birthday gift you dislike. The giver watches your face. Hopefully you smile and express gratitude. Is that dishonest? Technically, perhaps. Socially, the answer becomes complicated. A small, polite lie may protect someone from unnecessary pain. These are commonly called white lies. They can soften awkward moments. They may preserve privacy. They can even help a surprise party remain surprising. Kind intentions, however, do not erase every consequence. A comforting lie may postpone an important conversation. Protection can quietly become avoidance. Courtesy can become manipulation. The boundary depends on motive, context, and potential harm. That boundary is rarely perfectly clear. Romantic relationships make the question especially sensitive.
What is that?
Nothing. Just leave it.
Partners sometimes hide minor purchases, past mistakes, or uncomfortable feelings. One hidden detail may seem harmless, but intimacy depends heavily on believing the other person. When the lie is discovered, its subject may matter less than the concealment. The injured person begins asking larger questions. What else was hidden? Which memories were real? Trust can collapse faster than facts can repair it. Workplaces contain similar tensions. Employees may exaggerate progress. Managers may disguise bad news. Companies may polish inconvenient numbers until failure appears like success. Each person may believe they are buying time, but reality continues moving. Eventually, the missing truth usually sends a bill. Online, life offers even more room for selective storytelling. People display wonderful vacations, perfect meals, and endless happiness. The photographs may be genuine. The impression may not be. Omitting every difficult moment creates a life that never truly existed. This is not always deliberate fraud. Sometimes people simply present the version they wish were true. Repetition can blur the line further. A story told many times begins feeling familiar. Familiarity can be mistaken for accuracy. Human memory is not a perfect recording. It is reconstructed whenever we recall an event. Details can shift, while our confidence remains surprisingly strong. Eventually, a person may partly believe their own edited story. This leads to one of deception's strangest forms: self-deception. We ignore evidence that threatens our preferred identity. We call fear careful planning. We call jealousy good judgment. We blame circumstances for our failures, but credit ourselves for success. These mental edits can protect self-esteem temporarily. They can also prevent change. If the problem never belongs to us, we never need to repair it. The most convincing liar may sometimes be the person in the mirror. Can body language reveal that person?
Bought a coffee and drove home. I was alone the entire time.
Popular culture offers familiar clues. Shifting eyes. Nervous hands. A trembling voice. But none of these behaviors proves deception. Honest people become nervous when they feel accused. Skilled liars may appear relaxed. Some people naturally avoid eye contact, while others deliberately maintain too much. There is no universal gesture that simply means, "I am lying." Context matters more than a single movement. Even a polygraph does not directly detect lies. It records physical responses associated with arousal or stress. Stress can accompany deception, but it can also accompany innocence. This is why lie detection remains uncertain. So return to that haircut. Your answer may protect a friend's feelings, or it may protect you from an awkward conversation. The same words can serve kindness or self-interest. Truth builds trust slowly, but one careless lie can make every future word harder to believe.